They've been teaching me all the slang. Okay, so last night, right? This a cookie. Pastel. Yeah, so last night, right? I go, they tell me about this club. They've been telling me about this club since I've been here, though. Like, everywhere we go. I was talking to Travel over therapy about this. Everywhere we go, they see you a foreigner, they're going to be like, oh, check out this club. They got a picture book. It's like a fucking old book, though, with pictures of girls in it. And I'm like, what the fuck? I don't really get down like that type shit, right? So I've been avoiding this place and avoiding this place. So last night, the guy was like, so I'm outside of I just get dropped off at this club area, but it's like a bunch of young folks running around. So I was like, what the fuck? Like everybody out there look 16, 17, maybe 18, 19, 20 at the oldest. So he was like, nah, this spot right here not gonna be jumping. So I'm like, okay, cool. I have to go home. He was like, nah, man, you should come over here to this club or whatever. And he pulled out that same fucking picture book. And I was like, man, damn. Like, I was like, what's going on in there? He was like, oh, this and that, this and that. And I was like, what it is? How it work? How much it cost? He was like, it's 130 soles to get in. Then you get a free drink, a free table, and all this other shit. I'm like, for 130 soles? Alright, that's cool. I come check it out. Because I made him show me, like, what the club looked like on the inside. So it actually looked like the club, right? So I go. So when we get there, the people at the door, he gets out the car. So I'm like, okay, maybe he's trying to make sure I get in or whatever. Cause the shit is like behind like a gate and everything. And I was like, what the fuck? You can't just drive up? I done walked past it 4 or 5 times not knowing what it was. Because I remember the first night I was here and I was looking for something to eat. It was a guy standing on the corner over there and he was trying to get me to go there. And he said it was right there, but I couldn't hear no music or nothing. So I was like, man, hell nah. I'm not going behind no gates. And I don't know what's going on. And I just got here. So anyway, I walk up to the door and I'm thinking the dude that's with me trying to like help me get in. They try to charge me 260 soles. And I was like, why y'all charging me 260 soles when bro told me it's 130 soles? And he was like, oh, it's for you and him. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not paying for him to get in. I thought he was just my ride. Like, what are you talking about? Now all of a sudden we hanging out together. Like, what the fuck is going on? So I gave the driver like 20 soles. I'm like, he ain't charged me for the ride. So I gave the driver 20 soles. I'm like, all right, bro, have a good night. Like, get the fuck up out of here then. So then he's like, all right, thank you. He takes the money. And then I walk into the club. And then he walked in the club with me. So they was gonna charge me an extra 130 soles to get somebody in that already worked with them. This motherfucker working. He working with them. He inside the club with me anyway. So that's the first sign that it's a scam, tourist trap. So I get inside the club. As soon as I walk in, they line up a whole bunch of baddies in front of you. That was another sign that it's not good. I was like, what the fuck? They talking about choose which one you want. I'm like, for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck I'm choosing for? Like, is this a brothel or it's a club? Like, y'all is being deceptive. So then, that's when I started getting the brothel vibes. But come to find out, it wasn't really like a brothel though. So they like, nah, you just get to pick the girls you want to dance for you. And I'm like, okay, cool. We gonna dance. Alright, so I picked one. Of course she was nice, she was bad. She was Peruvian, so I was like, okay, that's dope. And then I was like, so I get two? I was like, so how much two is? How much two girls? And then they like, oh no, it's free. I was like, what? Alright. So then I get the second girl. The other girl was even better than her, the first one. So then we sit down. I'm drinking my drink, and they gave me like a little free beer. So I'm drinking my drink. And then she's like, come on, let's go over here and so we can dance or whatever. So I'm like, where the fuck we going? So they take me into like a little private VIP room and shit. I'm like, oh shit, this shit finna get dumb. So we go into the little VIP room. And then she like, put the music on TV and all this shit. And then she's like, let's get something to drink. And I'm like, I'm already drinking my drink. I'm like, where we gonna get the drink? So then she's like, you should just get the whole bottle of champagne so we don't have to keep buying more drinks. And I'm like, how much is the champagne? I always gotta ask the price. Don't worry about looking cheap. Fuck that shit. Nah, you can call me cheap. You all the way in a whole nother country, you need to ask how much the shit costs. Because they literally can say anything. So, they like, the bottle of champagne, they started telling me U.S. prices after that. They was like, the bottle of champagne is like $200 or something like that. I was like, what the fuck? Then they was talking about the dancing for the, I guess however long, gonna be like $100. So I was like, wait a minute. I paid $130 so late to get in here. Now you gonna charge me $200 for the bottle and another $100 for the room or whatever. I guess they'll charge you for the room. I'm like, man, that's $300 fucking US dollars? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I was like, I'm good. I was like, y'all smart though. I was like, y'all smart as hell, but y'all done threw all these baddies at me and shit and try to run my pockets in here. And the girl that I picked first, she was like, no, you're smart. And I was like, yeah, I guess so. I ain't fucking stupid. No stupid though. So I walked out of there. And then I just went back to the little regular area and shit. So the second little bad chick, she walks off and goes to deal with some other customers, which was great because I was like, ain't no point in having y'all even hear shit. I'm finna finish my little beer and get the hell on. So then they both leave me, you know what I'm saying? And go tend to people that's actually trying to spend hundreds of dollars for no reason, right? Which makes sense. So after that, this fine Venezuelan chick come over there. She was just like, don't worry about that shit, you know what I'm saying? I just want to kick it with you and talk to you or whatever. So I knew she was going to try to slow roll me. But that was cool, you know what I'm saying? I was just chilling, having something to do on my last night for real. I mean, not my last night, but, you know, getting close to my last night. So I wanted to do something. I didn't want to just sit in the house. So anyway, she sits there, we talked for a while and shit. She was telling me about different places in Peru and where to go and different shit like that. And I bought her a little beer. But the prices were outrageous though. Beer don't cost nothing but like $2 here. They were charging like $8, $10 like US prices. So I guess it would be comparable to something like Thailand with the burger type shit. So what I tell y'all, don't bring your heart to Peru. Especially Lima. Shout out to Travel Time with Paul. Don't bring your heart to limit. Cause they ready for you. That laugh was diabolical. So everything was cool. I chopped it up with old girl, the Venezuelan chick. Got her Instagram and shit. She was cool. Then I was like one block. She laughed like me. That's how you laugh. Damn, she nice. So yeah, everything was cool. Went back home. Took my ass to sleep. Now I'm up again. We back at it, guys. Well, I'm glad I did not just go for the shit that they were saying, though. I'm glad I did not just go for that shit, bro. Cause they were trying to make that shit sound too easy. That's how I knew it was a problem. But to begin with, besides the scam at the door, like the whole shit was a scam. And when I was talking to the Venezuelan chick about like, cause she was asking me, and I was like, nah, this shit high as fuck, bro. What the hell? This shit super, super expensive. Muy caro. She's like, no, it's not expensive. It's this part of town and this and that, and you're in this type of place in the town is like that and shit. Just basically trying to tell me like, motherfucker, this buckhead, and yeah, that ain't that much. I'm just like, bro, you crazy as fuck. For South America, that shit's ridiculous. You know what you can get in South America for $300-400? Come on, man. That first of all, that's rent for the month. Some of these people, that's how much they make for the whole month. And you gonna go blow that on a couple of table dances in a drink that I'm not even drinking? So you telling me they get to drink the drinks and make money off of drinking the drink? That's crazy. What's up, Racket? Welcome, brother. Welcome, welcome. I'm just talking shit about last night, what happened. Since I wasn't able to go live, I couldn't go live enough. The dude said I could, but I just didn't even want to. Once I found out what was popping, I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna be it right here. But it's Monday. It was Monday. Where that music coming from? I'm gonna get a whole another copyright shot. But yeah, man. That shit right there is the biggest tour trap they got out here, I think. So if you can avoid that shit, that's really the reason I'm telling y'all this story, besides the fact it was funny to me. Definitely avoid that tour trap. I know some of you guys get out here and they start telling you about the baddies and shit. Oh, it's Venezuelan girls, oh, it's Colombian girls, oh, it's this and that. Take your ass over there if you want to. That's a good place to get some crash out content. You can definitely crash out in them. Yeah, I could see like they could really run your pockets in there for a couple $1,000, like without you even realizing that. They're like, you don't need no cash. Just use your card. You can just use your card. You don't need the cash. I'm like, but hell no. I ain't never been to no strip club or none of that shit where you just fucking swiping your card for everything. That's how you know they run it. They don't care about the cash. They want that card so they can run your whole account. They like, nah, bro, there's limitations on that cash. They need to run that check. And they all working together. They got, just imagine, it's 10 million people in this city. And I done ran into about 10, 15 people, maybe, no, not 10, 15, probably about 7 to 10 different guys trying to sell me I'm going to this place. Anytime you in like Meta, Florida, I done been told by like at least 4 people in Meta, Florida about the spot. About 3 or 4 people in Bronco, same thing. Yep. So just be aware if you come to Lima, they definitely gonna try to get your ass up in there for sure. They gonna try to anything they can do to get you in there, really, cause they all getting paid from it. Don't believe the hype. And it's not even that type of city. If you want to meet women, go to the regular club. I showed them. You can spend half of that money, go to the regular club, and meet about 10 women. Even on that night when I got the bottle and all that shit, I spent way less money in all the places. Cause even like there were a couple beers that I bought, that shit still, when I looked at my card that morning, they charged me like $60 type of shit. I think $67 and all. That shit's crazy. But yeah, man. Just want to let y'all know everything good. Your boy made it out that trap alive. It was definitely a trap. Just for working that spot. I walked outside, they like, taxi, taxi, taxi. I'm like, man, hell no, no. And they just sitting outside asleep. But I've heard stories about places like that in other countries, but this is my first time actually running into something like that myself.